this tutorial, I'm going to be demonstrating the process of felting. Now this is a completely optional part of this workbook. You don't have to make your own felt if you don't have the resources or the time to do so. This is just an optional extra if you did want to have a try at this technique. You'll need a small amount of wool roving, an empty plastic bottle that you can fill with soapy water. You'll need to create holes in it like we have here with this milk carton, a little bit of washing up liquid, 2 sheets of bubble wrap, a tea towel or a hand towel, something to protect your table because you're using water, and then spare threads or scraps that you can incorporate into your felt as well. You might already have some bubble wrap laying around at home, perhaps from a parcel that's been delivered. The roving will look something like this. It comes in a wide range of different colours, and you don't need as much as we've got here. You only need a little if you're just trying this out. A milk carton is the most cost-effective way of doing this. If you've got a spray bottle, you could use that instead, but a milk carton with holes poked through the lid and the sides will work just fine. And then we just pop a little bit of washing up liquid and warm water in there. This process isn't going to damage your hand towel, so it is something that you can use again. So we'll start off by cutting your bubble wrap to size so that it fits within the hand towel. And then you're going to take your wool roving and you need to pull some of the fibres out. So if you watch the way we do it here, I'm using my 4 fingers against my palm to hold the wool roving, because you want individual strands to come out rather than big clumps. So you want quite thin looking amounts of roving that you're going to then lay all running the same direction on your bubble wrap. That was a little bit more than I wanted to come out at once, so we're just spreading them out, the fibres out, so we've got a nice thin layer. And you're going to repeat this process until you've completely filled up your bubble wrap with all the fibres in the same direction. And once you've got a complete layer, you're going to do the same, but this time you're going to run the fibres the other way. So you're going to go at a right angle to the fibres you've already laid down. So this time I'm laying the fibres from top to bottom. Exactly the same process again until you've completely covered your first layer of fibres. And then you repeat the process again, going the other way. So you're building it up in layers. So back going left to right. And again from bottom to top. And at this stage, if you want to, you can add in some like fibres or threads like I'm doing here. This is just offcuts of embroidery thread, just to add in more colour and extra detail to the felt. Once you're happy with how it's all looking, now's the time to add on your warm soapy water. So you don't want to absolutely drench your felt, you just want to sprinkle the water over, making sure it's well covered. And then you're going to lay over your second piece of bubble wrap, sandwiching it down. And then you're going to take the edge of your towel and roll it all up. You're almost using it a bit like a rolling pin, so you're rolling the felt up inside your towel, and this is you adding the friction and matting the felt together. So roll it maybe 30 to 40 times one way, and then turn it round to do it from side to side, same again. Switch it around again, roll it again. You can see it's taking shape now, and it's looking like a sheet of fabric more than those individual fibres. Now if you can pull it like that and lots is coming up, then it's not quite ready, it needs some more felting. You want it to be at a point where you'll pull the fibres and the whole of the fabric comes with your hand. You don't want to be able to pull big lumps of it out, because that means it's not matted together well enough yet. So there you see, it's not even allowing me to grab the fibres. And then it's a case of laying it somewhere to dry, so perhaps on top of your towel on the radiator, for example. And when it's dried, it might look something like this. Now, if you wanted to use your felted piece within your zombie or monster, what you might find you'll need to do is to first stitch it to another piece of felt to make it stronger. But otherwise, it makes a fantastic little bit of textile artwork.